Hi, we'll talk today about solving linear equations. A linear equation in one variable is an equation equivalent to one of the form ax plus p equals to 0. Just note that a and p are real numbers. So let's see some cases. So let's suppose we have 4x minus 5 equals to 3. So as you can notice, we have here x and we have some numbers. So it's a linear equation. Let's see another example. So if we have 2x equals to half minus 7. As you can notice here, we have this x here and we have some numbers. So it's a linear too. It's a linear. Let's see another case. If we have x minus 6 equals to x over 3. So as you can notice, we can just multiply both sides of the equation by 3. So we'll have 3x minus 18. That would equal to x. And look here. Here we have x. Here we have another x. And we have some numbers. So it's a linear too. It's a linear equation. Let's see another case. So let's suppose we have x to the power 2 plus 2x equals to 8. Just note this term here. This term is to the power 2. So it's not a linear equation. This is not a linear equation. This is called quadratic equation. So this is not linear equation. Let's see another case. Let's suppose we have the square root of x minus 6x equals to 0. Just note here, look here. Here we have the root of x, which we don't want. We have to have just x's without powers or x in the denominator. So, as you can notice here, this is nothing but x to the power 1 over 2 minus 6x equals to 0. So this is not linear equation. Why? Because we have a root here or we have a power here. So it's not a linear. Let's see another case. Let's suppose we have 3 over x minus 2x equals to 1. Well, as I said before, we cannot have a variable in the denominator. If there is a variable in the denominator, it's not linear equation. So this is not linear equation. Why? Because we have x here in the denominator. Let's see an example. So example number 1 says we want to solve this linear equation. So to solve a linear equation, just imagine that the equation is nothing but a balance. So if you add something here, you have to add the same thing in the other side. Or if you subtract something from here, you have to subtract the same amount from the other side. So let's see how can we solve this equation here. So the first step that we should do, we have to separate variables in one side and numbers in the other side. So here we can just subtract 3x from both sides. So what we will have, just see here, this 3x and this minus 3x will be cancelled. And the remaining part would be, when we adding, we will have here 4x minus 4, that would equal to 8. Now, look here, we will just sum 4 in both sides. So as you can notice, this is minus 4 and plus 4 will be cancelled. And the remaining part would be 4x equals to 12. Now, let me continue here. We have 4x equals to 12. So now we can just divide both sides by 4. Why? Because we want to remove this 4 here. So as you can notice, this 4 and this 4 will be cancelled. And the remaining part would be x equals 12 over 4. We all know that 12 over 4 is nothing but 3. And This is the final solution. Let's see another example. So we want to solve this linear equation. So the first step that we should do, we should remove this denominators. We don't like them. They look ugly. So what we should do, we should find LCD. LCD stands for least common denominator. So the first step, we will just take 6 here, and we'll take 3, and we'll take the 4. And we'll factor them. So 6 is nothing but 3 multiplied by 2. And 3, we cannot factor it, it's just 3. And 4, it's 2 multiplied by 2, and that would equal to 2 to the power 2. So to find the least common denominator, we will take the highest power of each number. So here we have 3 to the power 1, here we have 3 to the power 1. So LCD, that would equal to 3 to the power 1. There's no highest power here. Both of them are power of 1. But if you look here, we have 2 to the power 1, and here we have 2 to the power 2. We have to take this number here. So multiplied by 2 to the power 2. So the least common denominator would equal to 12, because we have 3 multiplied by 4, that would equal to 12. So we'll bring this equation here now. So we'll write x to the power 6 plus 2 over 3 equals to 3 over 4x. And we'll just multiply both sides of the equation by, so we'll multiply this side by 12, and we'll multiply this side by 12. So we'll distribute this 12. So we'll have x over 6 multiplied by 12 plus 2 over 3 multiplied by 12. That would equal to 3 over 4x multiplied by 12. So as you can notice, we can simplify things here. So this 6 is 1 and this 6 is 2. So we'll have here 2x plus here this 3 1, this 3 is 4. So 2 multiplied by 4 is nothing but 8. And that would equal to, just notice here we have 1, here we have a 3. So the final solution would be 9x. Okay, so now we can just subtract 2x from both sides of this equation. So this 2x and minus 2x will be removed, and we will have here 7x. 7x would equal to 8. So we can just divide both sides by 7. So we are dividing by 7. Here this 7 and this 7 would be removed. So the remaining answer will be x equals to 8 over 7. And as you can notice, we cannot simplify it more. So we are getting the value of x, and this is the final solution for this example. Let's see another example. So we want to find the value of x in this equation. So the first step that we should do, we should factor this denominator. So we are searching of two numbers, the summation of them is -1 and the multiplication of them is -2. The two numbers are +1 and -2. And we'll put x here, so this is the factoring. So let me just rewrite this equation. So I'll just have 1 over x plus 1 over x minus 2. That would equal to x plus 3 over x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2. Okay, so now we want to remove these denominators here. We don't want them, they look ugly. So we'll just find LCD. The LCD for this equation is simple, because we'll just multiply both sides with this denominator. So let's do that. So we'll have 1 over x plus 1 over x minus 2. That would equal to x plus 3 over x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2. So now we'll just multiply this side by x plus 1, x minus 2. And we'll multiply this side by x plus 1, x minus 2. Okay, so let's see what we will have. Let me just make more space. So as you can notice, this part here and this part here would be removed. So we'll have here x plus 3. And for this part, we'll have 1 over x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1, x minus 2, plus 1 over x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 1, x minus 2. Okay, so as you can notice here, this part and this part would be removed. This part and this part would be removed. So the remaining part would be x minus 2 plus x plus 1 would equal to x plus 3. So now there is no need for these brackets, so we'll remove them. So we'll have x minus 2 plus x plus 1, that would equal to x plus 3. Just notice here we have x, here we have x, so we can just write it 2x. Here we have minus 2 and here we have a plus 1, so we'll have minus 1. And that would equal to x plus 3, which is this part. Okay, so now we'll just sum 1 in both sides. So we'll sum 1, so this one would be cancelled, and the remaining part would be 2x equals to x. Here we have 3 plus 1, which is nothing but 4. Now we can just subtract x. So we'll subtract this x and subtract this x here. So as you can notice, this x and this x would be removed. And here we have 2x minus x. We have 2 apples minus 1 apple. So the remaining thing would be just x, and that would equal to 4. And this is the final solution. Let's see another example. So in this example, we want to find the value of x. So as you can notice, we have these denominators and we want to remove them. And as you can notice, these two denominators are the same. So we'll just multiply this denominator by both sides. So we'll have here, let me just rewrite. So we'll have x minus 4 multiplied by this part here. So it's 2 plus 5 over x minus 4. That would equal to x plus 1 over x minus 4, all of it multiplied by x minus 4. So as you can notice, this and this would be cancelled, so we'll have x plus 1, and that would equal to, we'll just distribute this. So what we'll have 2 multiplied by x minus 4 plus, here we will have 5 over x minus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. So as you can notice, this x minus 4 and this x minus 4 would be cancelled. So the remaining part would be 2x minus 4 plus 5, that would equal to x plus 1. Okay, as you can notice here, this 2 we can just distribute it. So we'll have 2 multiplied by x, 2x, 2 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 8, plus 5, that would equal to x plus 1. As you can notice here and here, we have minus 8 and we had 5. So you have lost minus 8 and you gain 5. So the total would be a lose of 3. And that would equal to x plus 1. Now we can just sum plus 3 and plus 3 in both sides to remove this minus 3. So this would be cancelled. And the remaining part would be 2x, and that would equal to x. Here we have 1 plus 3 is nothing but 4. Now we can just subtract x from both sides to remove the x. So as you can notice, this x and minus x will be removed, and here we have 2x minus x. It's nothing but x. Let me just write a good x. So x, and that would equal to 4. So the final solution is 4. Well, the final solution is x equals 4. But just wait. We have to substitute now. So x equals 4. Let me just go back to the original question. So this is the original question. So just look here. So as you can notice, if we have x equals 4, we will have a division by 0, which is not allowed in mathematics. So this equation has no real solutions. So we have to substitute with the value when we get it, especially when we have denominators in the question. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video, and goodbye.